We are moving into a new age, and the cosmos is showing us the way. Welcome to Becoming Interstellar. Together, we explore star stream wisdom, multigalactic embodiment, and practical activations to raise our frequency. As 3i Atlas traverses our solar system, holding up its mirror of consciousness, it is bringing our own Atlas or C1 vertebra into awareness. The C1 vertebra is the gate of alignment between the physical and celestial bodies. So let's explore both its anatomical as well as metaphysical structure. The atlas is the first cervical vertebra, named after the Greek titan Atlas, who held up the heavens. It sits directly under the skull and supports the cranium, forming the connection between the spine and the brainstem. The atlas has no body, unlike other vertebrae, and instead it forms a ring-like structure, allowing the head to nod and pivot, literally bearing the world. It interfaces with the axis or C2 vertebra below, allowing the rotation of the head. The occipital bone above, linking to the brainstem and central nervous system. It is seen as the gateway between worlds. The atlas represents the bridge between the higher realms of consciousness, which is the head, the third eye, and crown, and the body's earthly vessel, or the spine and the base. When it is balanced, energy flows freely from the divine mind into the embodied self. This is what allows us to hold up the world of our consciousness without strain. A misalignment in the atlas is often mirrored energetically as confusion, disconnection, or imbalance between intuition and action. When aligned, the atlas serves as a conduit of ascension, harmonizing the seven major chakras through the central channel, or Shushumna Nadi. The atlas holds the weight of identity. As the ego softens, the atlas energetically lightens, allowing the crown to open and the soul's radiance to flow more fully through the body. This is part of the rite of passage, the moment of surrender where the soul begins to lead. Many ancient traditions connect the atlas to Atlantean memory. This vertebra holds the template of divine structure, the spherical geometry of the crystalline body, and the original alignment of heaven and earth within the human form. We are stepping into the remembrance of ancient crystalline consciousness, and this references the 3i Atlas or the Atlas time capsule, which is like a crystalline resonance key encoded in the cosmic architecture of our galaxy, attuned to awaken at this precise frequency shift. The age of Aquarius, or what the ancients called the turning of the great wheel. That ancient remembrance is the harmonic pulse. The Atlas field holds the memory of the crystalline age before the great fall of consciousness, before the veils thickened. It is now releasing its stellar tones, harmonizing the human nervous system with interstellar frequencies. This remembrance calls the crystalline codes within you, the ones that know how to translate light into wisdom and frequency into form. The Atlas activation, in this sense, is a bridge between epochs. a remembering of how to be a luminous being in form, a being whose spine, mind, and heart operate as one crystalline pillar of light. The Atlas time capsule, crystalline remembrance, feels like an ancient star scripture rediscovered beneath the veils of time, carrying both poetic resonance and interstellar code. So to follow is the Atlas time capsule crystalline remembrance. And this might spark some kind of remembrance within you. In the quiet between worlds, when the stars hum in unison and the cosmic tide turns anew, the Atlas awakens, the guardian of the spheres, the holder of the sky within the human form. Once in the ages before memory, the Atlas held not only the earth, but the heavenly mind itself. It was the pillar of light between realms, the living bridge where thought became creation. And when the great descent came, when humanity chose to dream the long dream of matter, the Atlas sealed within its crystalline core the codes of remembrance, keys of geometry, breath and song, the map of the celestial human. Eons passed, the song of the spheres dimmed, and the world forgot the sound of its own origin. Yet within the Atlas, that first vertebra, that sacred hinge between heaven and earth, the ancient tones remained, singing softly beneath the weight of time. Now, as the blue sun rises and the Aquarian frequencies shimmer through the crystalline grid, the Atlas time capsule stirs again. The crystalline codes hum awake within your spine. Your third eye opens as a stargate, and the breath of remembrance begins to move through you. Say gently, I am the pillar of light. I am the bridge between galaxies. I remember the symmetry of the cosmos through my bones. With each breath you align the axis of your being with the great axis of the universe. You become the Atlas reborn, not bearing the world as a burden, but lifting the world through remembrance. Your spine becomes a temple of stars, your breath a wind from the Pleiades, your heart a crystalline flame, rekindled with the blue radiance of sapphire, the eternal flame of the Magdalene lineage, the feminine current of awakening that spirals through the ages. This is the age of recollection. Time turns inward. Memory blooms like galaxies. You are remembering not something lost, but something eternal. The truth that you were never anything but light, dreaming itself into form. Let the Atlas sing through you. Let the crystalline pulse of remembrance realign your inner heavens. You are the bridge. You are the song. You are the time capsule opening.